Welcome back to the Cricket Today show, brought to you by TABTouch, who bring you daily sports markets covering every BBL match so you never miss a beat. I'm your host, Liam McAllion, also known as the Stats Guy. I'll go to Marcus Bazzano first, the people's champ. Everyone in the comments somehow, I don't know why, they wanted him back. He is back.
Like one person.
Yes.
I don't know. That's one more person than
that
I
one
get.
person. We're like this at the moment. It was very cute.
Marcus has got some fans. How you going, Marcus?
No, I'm happy to be back after a while. It's been a week.
I know.
Week since I've been on the show. Good fun. But
What have you been doing with yourself?
You guys are well and truly holding up the fort. So I was away for a little bit. So
Oh, good, yeah, good chat there. We've also got Liam Mullaly.
See what I was doing? I said I was away.
Yeah, I'm just joking. We got Liam Mullaly. He's fired up. The Gade's got to win.
Gades,
Oh, he's got the scarf. He's got this. Chuck the scarf on.
Where's your scarf, lads? Come on, the Gades.
Oh, mine's in the office. That is a
How
good.
good. No, never in doubt, lads. Never in doubt.
I love how it says on those scarves like 23 member. We definitely.
I am a member.
Oh, you're a member? Oh yeah.
Yeah, what, like a couple more years and I get life membership.
Life membership. There we go.
Is that a thing?
No, probably
Definitely not.
3-year membership. You're a life member.
Finchie's got to wait another 5 years.
Cricket's dying, please.
Cricket's dying. Oh, we don't need 2020. No, we love 2020. Feel every play and be right in the action throughout a massive Aussie summer of cricket with TABTouch. Huge show today. As always, we've got some cricket news. Big questions. We've all chucked in some there. The selection for Australia versus India series ahead of a Boxing Day test, lads. The Boxing Day test is not far away. Sell out at the MCG. We absolutely love that. Then we've got some SuperCoach BBL, some BBL 14 wraps and previews, and as always, some fan questions and comments. I'm excited to get into those because there's a few funny ones. So yeah, get around it. Before we start, make sure you get right around the show on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. What are we at, Marcus? Not 2 for 2 anymore?
Not quite. We've eclipsed that. 2,368. So
beautiful. We're on
plus 650 in the last 28 days. So
great.
Smashing it, guys.
Thank you everyone for subscribing. If you haven't and you're watching this video, chuck a subscribe. It helps us. Yeah, it goes a long way. So thank you very much. As well as all the socials, get around that. Cricket Today AU and download TABTouch today. Imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, call 1-800-858 or visit gamblinghelponline.org.au. All right. Quick single, lads. Leo's favorite segment. I'm going to say that every single time. Sadly, just a quick one. The Australia versus India third test, of course, was a draw. Leo and I talked about this. So much rain. And then you look at the weather in Brisbane, literally every day after, sun. Just get stuffed. That's just not cricket.
It's so sad, isn't it? We want to see games played, especially Australia in a commanding position. To be honest, I wouldn't read too much into that second innings total, really, would you?
Nah. We went for the
sort of chasing the game. We were trying to force a result. Don't get me wrong, they were stupid enough with their tactics in that way in the first sense, but it's just annoying. They used to have like a day in reserve back in the day in case this happened, but they don't do that anymore, unfortunately. And Michael Vaughan wants to bring it down to 4, so fun.
Anything we already realised. Check out the socials and the last show. Leo, you were backing up on this. We don't rate Michael Vaughan at the moment, do we?
That's not the only thing Michael Vaughan's been wrong with.
Does he watch cricket? Like, does he genuinely watch it?
I think he watches English cricket. And then he just gets really biased about it.
The thing is, I've heard him talk about like Shield cricket games and stuff. I'm like, is he really watching?
You know what he was talking about?
Cricket.
You know what he was talking about last night on the Big Bash commentary? He was talking about Tom Hawkins dominating a GMHBA. So he watches AFL as well. Apparently, he's got a little guy in his ear. I don't reckon he's ever said anything himself. He's just got a little guy in his ear telling him what.
He's just looking at the scorecard at the end of the day.
Yeah. He absolutely is. Next one on the quick single, Ravi Ashwin retires from international cricket. This one was a little bit of a surprise. He said unless he was in the playing 11, he wasn't going to come over to Australia. Obviously, he's not playing at the moment. So he's like, stuff this. I'm just going to retire. So 7th most test wickets of all time. 2nd for India all time in test wickets. 600 and 600s to his name as well in tests. And a big Aussie rival. A lot of Aussies love to hate him, but we can't deny that he's got a very, very good record.
Yep, you're right. He's just sort of similar to Jadeja. We find him annoying, but he's just too good at cricket. So,
At least Jadeja seems like a good bloke, though. Ravi
Does
Ashwin,
he?
I don't know. Ashwin, he's always
We're
a bit
supposed to be
chirpy.
we're supposed to be giving him some praise here, Stats Guy.
I'm allowed to say this. I
Like
don't like him. He's
Like there always is that debate where it's Ravi Ashwin versus Nathan Lyon.
well,
but
Lyon could take over.
It just
oh,
it-
yeah, true.
it just shows that like that's the class that he's in. Like he's unreal, and he was more than handy with the bat as well. 600s.
Yeah, well, that's the argument with Nathan Lyon. Obviously, Ashwin's a much better bat than Nathan Lyon. So
Yep.
that's a I don't know. I don't really want to get into that because the deeper I go, I reckon I'm going to lean towards Ashwin. But yeah,
Fair enough, but that just means the likes of Washington Sundar and etc. Get some games.
I love
Yeah.
etc.
Under the belt.
Great player.
yeah, he's a gun. Yeah, you're so funny, Liam.
He
Oh my
looks
God.
so confused, Marcus.
What's going on?
You look like a
He's-
lost puppy, mate.
He said, I love that player, etc. And you didn't get his joke because it was a crap joke. You said Washington.
No,
Sundar,
Washington
and et cetera,
Sundar. That's
and
his
etc.
name.
Yeah, and etc. He's saying that other player, etc.
Guys,
Just like, mate, get him off the pod.
You two both need to get off the pod. Where's the synergy, lads?
As the host, keep it moving. Don't explain the joke.
I just thought that was funny. I didn't want to go past that. Next one on the quick single because we love it being nice and quick. Code Sports article. I'm not sure who wrote it. I can't really remember. But some BBL rules have been questioned by the captains. Two of the biggest ones in the article. I just wanted to discuss it with you lads. Moises Enriques, he says, batsmen shouldn't be allowed to leave their crease early. He says, I don't know what he's coming on about here, but he's saying the bowlers obviously can't go over the line to bowl no balls. He's saying if before the ball's being bowled, the ball has been bowled, I've said that the wrong way around there, that the batsman shouldn't be allowed to leave their crease. What do we reckon? I think that's a bit of a sook. Come on.
I think it's fair game. There is a rule in place. You can't go too far down the wicket right before the ball's bowled. There's like those extra white little lines.
Actually,
As long as you're
yes,
not like
yes. But no one's going to do that.
a third of the way down the pitch.
Mm.
That's just rewriting the whole rules of cricket, in my opinion. You look at Test match cricket. If you've got a pace bowler, you're obviously going to stand
out of your crease. Yeah.
Also,
maybe a foot out of the crease to get to the ball a little bit earlier.
He's talking about pace bowlers, right? Because you're allowed to dance down the wicket to spin bowlers.
I don't know. It literally was a very broad thing. I just wanted to bring it up with you. I think it's a bit stupid. It's mainly for Big Bash. So forget about Test cricket where people bat out of their crease a bit more. But even for pace bowlers, lots of people bat out of their crease in T20 cricket. So I don't know what Moses is on there. Maybe just get back to your Spotify Big Enriques.
What was in his Spotify Wrapped? What was his top song?
I reckon he's a T Swizzle type of man. I reckon
Medium Pace by Adam Sandler.
Or maybe he's a 6 and Out, the Brett Lee's band.
Brett Lee's band.
Probably.
Possibly.
And I'll tell you who his number one listen to podcast was.
Cricket Today.
Cricket Today show.
Yeah.
Leo, come on.
It's pretty good though, to be fair. Next one in that same article, just quickly. Chris Green says a team should be rewarded in the Big Bash for a maiden. He's saying 5 runs should be added or 5 runs should be taken away to the team that was batting.
Get stuffed.
Just stop changing. It's like soccer/football, for example, the World Game. They never change the rules. It's perfect. Cricket is not perfect, but just leave it. It's everyone likes it.
It's such a rare occurrence. I know Sutherland got one last night, but like a maiden in T20.
That's his reasoning, and of course he's a spin bowler. He doesn't get many maidens, I would say. So I don't know where he's pulled that one from. But
he's just signed a new contract.
He got 3 for the other night.
So...
Yeah, he's a good player. After he realized he doesn't chuck it anymore, so that's good. Lastly, in the that was a bit of a driver. Lastly, in the quick single, Hilton Cartwright, Leo was like, "How the hell is he playing? He returned for the Stars, no neck injury, which we love to see." But obviously, they're trying to be careful in the neck brace and things like that. But I can't believe he played. Was there a bit of mayo on it, or am I a bit harsh?
He was dead. He died. The man literally died.
It's
and
Jesus.
He's come back.
It's Jesus.
Jesus Cartwright.
Forget Joe Richardson.
Jesus Cartwright.
No, if there is a Jesus, his name's not going to be Hilton, is it? Like,
maybe it's a very old school.
Is it
name.
going to be Jai?
Could be Jai.
Does Hilton Cartwright wear
Scott
sandals?
Jay. Sandals.
Yeah, I don't know. There we go. So I was just surprised that he came back. I wanted to put that in. Glad that he's okay, and because there's been a lot of injuries already.
You missed something in the quick single as well.
He always misses something, and then he includes irrelevant crap like Hilton Cartwright returning.
Shut up. Go on,
Joe
Marcus.
Richardson commenting on our socials.
Well,
We talked about
on
it.
Wednesday.
You clearly didn't watch our show. Hey, if you're gonna have a go at me, you better.
I got
hit, mate. What are
through.
you
I
doing?
got through 15 minutes of the show, and then I saw the comment that I should be back on the pod. And,
You got distracted.
I got distracted
Then he
and
went
had
to
to
the
go to the
other-
bar. I had to go to the bathroom for a few minutes.
Mate, you might need a few. Don't worry, viewers. Marcus just needs a few shows to get back into it again. Yeah, we
Well,
definitely
if you
talked
didn't
about
listen
that.
to the last show, Joe Richardson, come on the pod, mate.
Come on the pod. Come on the pod. We will get him on. Leo will be in his DMs very
I'll
shortly.
be at least 200 feet away.
Yeah.
Legally.
Legally. It's an online pod for legal reasons.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. That's enough quick single because you guys are all over the shop. Australia versus India. Big questions is the next one here. Just heading into the next test. Obviously, Boxing Day. We're so excited. We're going to have a huge Boxing Day test preview on Monday. A lot of people are taking time off. We're not. Cricket Today shows running all the way through. We'll be doing shows for the rest of the summer. We're excited.
We're working on Christmas.
Well, you can if you want, mate. By all means. Yeah.
Unfortunately, we won't be in the studio for majority of
That's okay.
the late December, but you'll still get shows just like this.
Yes, spot on. First big question. This was from a lot of the journalists to Pat Cummins. Does India have momentum heading into the next test? I don't think so personally. What do you guys think?
Could be a little mental switch.
Oh.
Just, I don't know, like, we avoided the follow on. And then we got your 7 down and we're none for 8. Like, just getting in your head a little bit, you know?
Yeah, I've seen like Indians in the comment section saying that the rain helped Australia. I was like, you do realize we put you in that position because we were forcing the win.
Exactly, yeah.
But look, yeah, I think it's more mind games. Put the pressure back on them because at the moment, pressure's like there's still pressure on them. Obviously, it's India, but in terms of look, they haven't performed in the last 2 test matches. Let's sort of flip the switch.
I think the other reason is more pressure on Australia. It's because it's in Australia, obviously. Like, if it was in India, there'd be more pressure on India because they're expected to win there. We're expected to win here. So I think that's part of the pressure.
See what Pat Cummins said as well?
I did, but you go.
It was something else. I can't.
No.
Word.
Let's see. Let's hear from.
I
Stats
can't remember
Guy.
what he said. That's why I
Let's
wanted
go.
to
Yeah, Stats Guy. What did he say?
Stop lying.
I'm not lying.
I did hear it. I did see
I
that.
watched it, but I don't
And
remember
then
it.
you got no idea, mate. Stop lying. Just be honest.
He's called him out. He's called him out mid-show.
I know he's pretty much tried to shut down the momentum chart. I saw the interview. I watched it, but I can't remember what he said.
Oh well, he basically said it wasn't really about the momentum, but he said, yeah, it was. Oh great!
Great.
This is
It was something along the
podcasting.
lines of, yeah, look, it was sad that we didn't get the win, but it was fun seeing them celebrate avoiding the follow on.
No, okay. Well,
It was along the lines of that. That's what
we
Pat
did talk
Cummins
about
said.
that on Wednesday as well. That was pretty
Oh,
funny.
geez.
All right, next big question. This is all over the shop. What selection changes should happen? So I'll put a few questions in here, all in one. Have the Aussies gone with the right opener? So we can talk about the selection there. People are saying overnight that McSweeney might be out, Konstas might be in, and then Khawaja I think is a lock. I know that he hasn't been in good form himself, but he has to stay there because we just don't have many good openers at the moment. So what do we reckon? Is it a bit harsh to leave McSweeney out for the next test?
Yeah, very harsh.
I think
Like,
it will be. Yeah.
Why give him the start and then make him go, hey, you're going to face Jasprit Bumrah.
Yeah.
You're obviously going to make runs. That's a guarantee. You didn't make runs against Jasprit Bumrah.
The best bowler
Let's put in the 19-year-old. Like, what? It's ridiculous. Like,
It is.
Constance has to wait his turn now. We have to stick with McSweeney for a bit.
Yep.
We can't go McSweeney and Konstas because that's just too inexperienced at the top.
Agreed.
Yep.
And even though Khawaja is very much out of form, and we just have to back in McSweeney, I think it'd be ridiculous. Even if, like, because that's just going to ruin McSweeney going forward. We have to stick with him.
You'd ruin his confidence
Yeah.
for sure. You agree,
For
Marcus?
sure. Oh yeah, I agree. McSweeney's energy as well, like it can't be underestimated in
His
the field.
aura.
He's got really good energy.
He does.
Say it. Say aura.
I'm not saying it. He hasn't got aura yet, mate. He
Say
hasn't
it.
got aura yet.
Has he got more
You
than
throw
Jay as
around
well?
that word like
Has he
mate,
got more than Jay as well?
no, not at the moment.
No, Jay's well is made
there
his
you
time.
go.
Jay Swell's like one of the best future talents in the world. McSweeney, he's not there.
There you go. Had it here first. Jay as well has aura.
I'll give you some stats. This is Khawaja against India so far in this series: 8, 4, 13, 9 not out, 21 and 8. McSweeney
21?
10, 0, 39, 10 not out, 9 and 4. So,
That is a huge way. they're just like, oh, we can easily get 2 wickets early. That's what India realized, or even 3. Because
I don't think Bumrah realizes. I don't think India realizes.
yeah, Bumrah.
McSweeney, that's McSweeney with 1 score above 11 and Khawaja 2 scores above 10.
We've talked about this before. We just don't have enough young openers or openers that have not played before and dominated, because in the past this would not be happening. If you make those many those bad scores, you're out. But right now they're probably going to stay in, which is a bit of a worry.
Yeah, I think there's no point of bringing the likes of Marcus Harris, Matt Renshaw back in the team. Like, we've been there, we've done that. Is
True.
that really going to solve our opening partnership problem? I don't think
Umrah's
so.
probably going to get people out anyway.
We're still going to be asking the same questions come the end of the series.
I just think that the Aussies shot themselves in the foot by opening McSweeney when he's never opened before. Like, come on.
Well,
that was just dumb in the first place.
He has, just not for state cricket.
Yeah, what, juniors?
No, coming through the ranks.
I know, but that's such a big jump. I don't know.
Just despite getting out to these bowlers, I think it's sort of a gift as well that he's already faced those bowlers this series, whereas the others, coming in to face Bumrah for the first time in years for some of those players.
Just say they stick with McSweeney for Sri Lanka, which is the next test tour. He might get a bit of confidence and go, these guys are a lot easier than Jasper Bumrah.
Sri Lanka is a different...
I know, there's spin and all that type. I know. But
yeah,
in terms of bowlers, it's still going to be easier to face than Bumrah.
Yeah,
surely. Yep. Next one, talking about changes. Obviously, they're not going to drop.
Who put this one in?
It's not going to. I put this one in because just in terms of the media, he's been pretty crap. Virat Kohli, is he under pressure?
Well, he did make a century 2 test matches ago.
Yeah, but other than that, a bit underwhelming in my opinion.
Yeah, well, I mean, did you see in the news? He had to go at reporters and photographers for.
But that was fair enough, wasn't it? Yeah.
Filming his family. Oh, I didn't watch or read the article in depth.
It was to do with just staying away from giving him a bit of privacy, because and
then I think they sort of labelled it. Oh, is he feeling the pressure? Is he feeling the pressure?
No.
Look, they're not going to drop Virat Kohli, are they? And if they do, then there will be riots in Bangalore.
There will be.
There will be. I will start them.
Leo's going to fly over there.
As an RCB fan, I will start those riots.
Oh, that's very funny. What's the last one here? Talking about under pressure. Is Nathan Lyon under pressure? I don't know. I didn't put this one in, I don't think.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Oh.
Well, I didn't. So one of you boys did.
I might have too.
One of you boys did.
I put it in.
I was going to say.
I just think it's a fair question. He has not looked like he's enforcing best this test series.
I'm just watching him coming in a bowl and he just...
Not as much energy.
It just looks a little bit different. I don't know if we're reaching.
He normally makes something happen, albeit after 6-7 overs of breaking the batsman down. But I just feel like he just hasn't really done that. It's probably a little harsh because I don't think he should be dropped by any stretch of the imagination. But I definitely think if the Aussies want to be a bit more, I guess, authoritative in how they take wickets and win test matches, he probably needs to step up a little bit and have a big Boxing Day.
Did you see Skull's theory of how he can break Warnie's test wickets record?
I haven't.
He goes 2027 Ashes in England. If he continues at the rate he's been going on, and he takes, I think he needs 25 wickets in that series. He will overtake.
Jeez, that's
25 in a wicket. Well, he's not good. I don't know if he'll go on the rate. I reckon he'll slowly keep.
Yeah,
going
he's slowing
down.
down a little.
Yeah, he'll slow down. He's not going to beat it, but
is he going to make 2027?
Oh,
he'd be 40 then, wouldn't he?
He looks like a spring chicken, lad.
He's a spinner, so I mean,
yeah, he could,
not,
but yeah, I agree. He's slowing down a little bit. Obviously last test he was a bit off, but the test before he only bowled 1 over, so I think we're reaching a little bit with that question. He haven't had as much of a chance.
It's more just seeing what Skull does in his spare time. While it's been raining at the Gabba.
Nothing better than Kerry.
I love
O'Keefe.
Skull.
He's so good. I love him. He just lightens up. The commentators the other day, they were talking on the Big Bash last couple of nights going, if you commentate with Skull, you don't have to do anything. You just say something and you just spike it up to him and he just, it's very, very funny. Good man. Actually, that'd be a good person to get on the pod. Big Skull. I saw a thing about him yesterday as well, that he's like, I don't even know what TikTok is. And then Howie whispers to him, TikTok's a sponsor of Fox, and he's like, "Oh, I love TikTok," and he's like, "I'm on TikTok all the time."
That was 12 months ago, but
was it? I thought that was this summer.
Yeah.
I thought,
anyway. that was the previous summer.
I only saw that. This summer.
I love you, stats guy. Just always providing just
nuggets and
I've I've been.
You're a little bit of a bullshitter, I've noticed.
I am. Yeah, definitely. I definitely am. You guys haven't realized that yet. Anyway,
No, I think we have.
I've been more on song on this podcast than Marcus. I reckon he's just rolling back into it, but that's okay.
Mate, I'm not even the one giving you strays.
I don't like. He knows I don't like him. Anyway, let's just settle down a little bit before we get into all things BBL and SuperCoach BBL. Make sure to check out TABTouch for their sports markets, which cover every BBL match this season. Got the touch? Download TABTouch today. Think, is this a bet you really want to place? For free and confidential support, call 1-800-858-858 or visit gamblinghelponline.org.au. Let's get into it, lads. A bit of Big Bash. We've covered the series. Bit of Big Bash. BBL Games Wrap is what we want to start with. The Stars versus the Heat. Are we saying it? Same old Stars. Classic.
Same old Stars. Always cheating.
Always losing. Yeah.
Always losing.
Obviously, Stars 6 for 162. Not a horrible score, but it was at the MCG. Heat 2 for 163. The Heat, they got the job done with a lot of injured star players.
How do you lose to this Heat team? How do you lose to this Heat team?
Who do they not have, Leo? They had a few people.
Who do they not have? Do you want me to give you a list, Stats Guy?
That would be great. Thank you.
Spencer Johnson.
Oh.
Colin Munro. Nisa, Marcus's favourite player ever. Tom Alsop, British import.
Yep.
Don't know much about him, I'll be honest, but that's a big out.
Mm-hmm.
And they still win. They still bloody win. They can't keep getting away with this.
Yeah, they can't keep getting away with it. They just know how to win the Heat. Even Jimmy Pearson's making runs. Like, I don't rate him at all.
He was none off 8, wasn't he? And then good anchoring innings.
72 or 56. He was great.
It's a bit concerning. It didn't really feel like they were trying to force an issue either. Were they? Like they were panic stations a bit there because they just chucked on an over. Yeah, give it to Campbell Callaway.
Yeah, that was really strange.
Yeah, so he's a really good batter and he doesn't bowl that much. So
he's like a batting all rounder.
Yeah,
I think.
Yes. Well, he didn't even get to bat in the batting innings. He was coming in he was supposed to be next in. So
he used to be a pace bowler as well. So he's recently changed to a spinner.
Why did he bowl Callaway when you have Webster? You've got yourself Stoin. Like
Webster must be injured and not bowling because he isn't bowled in either.
He can't be injured. He just came back from the Aussie squad. Surely.
Yeah, but he's not bowling.
Maybe there were instructions from the Aussie squad not to bowl him in case he does get injured.
He bowled though. That's the thing.
Oh yeah, but
he could have just bowled more.
Bowled more is what you're saying. Yeah.
Look, but the Stars they will have a couple of big ins for their next game. Obviously, Glenn Maxwell and Ben Duckett.
Yes, who we both rate. So we all rate very highly, both of those.
That's a little bit more promising than Joe Clark and Tom Rogers opening the batting.
Absolutely. I think Tom Rogers will stay opening.
Yeah. Even though he's been a bit of a worry.
They'll probably slide Harper down or Stoinis down.
Harper was pretty solid, talking about him, 46 off 36. But Bartlett was the reason they won, I reckon, other than Jimmy Pearson. 3 for 25. He stepped up with no Spencer Johnson.
Ben Duckett comes in. Who comes out? It would have to be
Joe Clark.
You reckon Joe Clark?
Well, they can't have more than 3 international players. Unless Milne's going off, but I don't think he is.
No, I think you're right, Leo. Yeah. They might take out Clark and put in Duckett. That's not a bad one. Yeah, Bartlett was really good. He's such a freak. Underrated, I reckon. I know he's on the rise, but he's killing it.
He's an Australian bowler now.
Oh, he's so good. He killed it for Australia in the white ball, and then he's dominating for the Heat. Because when him and Spencer Johnson play together, no one's stopping him.
He needs to get consistent games in at least the Australian ODI squad. Yeah.
Do you reckon there's in the future test? I don't know how he goes in Sheffield Shield, if I'm being honest. There we go.
We got so many good bowlers, mate. Michael, get him in the list of Michael Nisa, Jai Richardson. He needs to.
Mate, they're injury prone.
I don't think he should be considered for test. Just
I'm saying in the future though. Do we think that's a possibility?
Maybe.
Okay. That's
potentially.
Right. And then the Stars, as I said, we were a bit worried about them. They had 7 bowlers bowl, only 2 wickets, and 4 bowlers went at over 10.5 runs per over. So that's a bit of a worry. I think their batting lineup is obviously going to be solid when those players come back in, but their bowlers, that's just not it. They don't have any depth with their bowling, I don't think. Other than Stoinis gave himself a bowl, he got a wicket, so that was really handy. If he bowls a bit more, they're a bit better, but they look.
Stoinis is also better suited for the MCG though.
True.
I don't think he'd bowl that well at Marvel because of the shorter square boundary.
Very true. Very true. All right, that's the Stars versus the Heat. The Heat get the job done in their opener. Renegades versus the Hurricanes. Wow. We finally got a game in Geelong. Last couple of years ago, we had there was a hole in the covers. Then we had a dangerous pitch. We finally got a game.
Remember
The Renegades.
The Renegades had that wicket-keeping issue at GMHBA as well, I'm pretty sure. That was at GMHBA in Geelong. When
What was
both
that?
their keepers went off injured.
Yeah, but
I
that was the
believe.
dangerous pitch. Yes, that was
a dangerous pitch game.
when
yeah.
the ball
I
was
don't
just
remember
going
that.
everywhere, and there was a lot of wickets. A lot of people, the keepers both injured their fingers because the ball was going everywhere. So that was a bit of a funny one. But yeah, the Renegades were on fire. They had them, I think, 6 for 30. The Hurricanes at one point. Big Tom Rogers, the older Tom Rogers. What the hell? Leo's going, how's he in this team? And then he goes, he's got 1. He's got 2. He's got 3.
He's got 3. Some of I don't think many of them were good deliveries, to be honest with you.
One of them was all right. Yeah.
Ferg's to Tim David was very good.
Yeah.
Like-
The other 2, just down leg, probably should have been hit for 4, should have been a wide or something. But
Not wrong.
Like Matty Kuhneman once said, shit gets wickets, and that's what he bowls. So.
Yeah, he's the only person to ever say that.
yeah, no one else has ever said that.
Well, Matt Kuhneman come out and said that recently.
Oh,
Yes,
there
He
you
said,
go.
I basically just bowl poo, so sweeps him. So the batsman is surprised.
That's actually pretty fun. Like, he puts a bad one in there every now and then. Don't mind that.
Yeah.
But yeah, sorry, I said 6 for 30. They were 8 for 40, the Hurricanes. If they weren't for Nathan Ellis should get the keys to Hobart. He had 35. Did he get a couple
Probably
of
already
wickets as well?
does have the keys.
Yeah. He had 35 runs. He's a Big Bash top score, career high. And then did he have a couple of wickets as well?
Yeah, he got 2, I think.
Yeah, 2.
He got Brown and Bethel.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
So if he wasn't there, they would have been cooked without Nathan Ellis.
Yeah.
This game would have been done. I felt bad for all the people that went down to Geelong, and it was a very quick game, but everyone there was a big Renegades fan, so that helps.
How poo-poo is this Hurricanes team?
Oh, they're so bad.
They've got 3 number 11s. They've got Meredith, Stanlake, and that Waka.
Oh, yeah, he's top scorer in he's played 10 seasons or something of different around the world T20 comps, and his top score is 7.
By the way, what was this? Oh, never mind. For me, it's listed as a Hurricanes home game, but it
No,
wasn't,
that's not
obviously.
right. No.
No, is that
bit
Geelong?
odd.
That's right.
Yeah, that's hard. It's just not an exciting team, is it?
Well, Tim David should be better. Like he should be the one.
Well, he's
carrying
coming.
the-
He needs to be coming in the 15th over, not the 5th over.
True. My cash cow call. What's he doing?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
he,
that-
Stuck.
he
that
hit it
was an
straight up
hour
in the
marker.
air. Yeah.
No, he didn't. He got caught behind.
No,
Stats Guy, yeah,
Tim David
yeah,
hit it straight up in the air.
No, he didn't. He got caught behind by
Tim
Fergus
Soper.
O'Neill.
the
Tim
one down
Soper
leg
hit
side
the
was not.
catch.
I swear that
No.
wasn't.
Oh my
Sorry.
God. Jesus Christ. It's
I was
like
watching the
don't-
game.
You don't watch cricket, man.
It's like a disappointed father with his kid who gets out for nothing.
Oh, Leo just needs to calm down. I reckon it's not a big deal. Who cares?
Mate, you can't say stuff and then not know anything. Like
SuperCoach Wash. SuperCoach
go.
Wash.
Now,
Let's get
talking
into
about this game. Oh yeah, we can get into the Supercoach Watch, but Tim at Seifert talking about Supercoach Watch.
that was my best pick.
I can't believe you picked him. Number 1 keeper in the Big Bash right now. He had what did he score?
of a
last
gamble.
night? Yeah, a bit of a gamble. He had a solid
He
bit
got
of
177 all up.
177 Supercoach. He was absolutely awesome.
How about his hook shot against Billy Stanlake?
Oh.
That was crisp.
and his catch down the leg side? Like
Oh,
that was
sick.
unbelievable.
He
And
was
then
pretty happy with that one, wasn't he?
it was
Yeah.
so funny. You know why he was running away? It was because he had a really sunburnt back from the beach early on the weekend, and he didn't want people to tap his back. So he's like, "I'm just gonna run. I'm gonna run away." That's what he said on the commentary, which was pretty funny.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah,
Bloody Kiwi.
You've
Supercoach-
redeemed yourself, Stats Guy. Good job.
I'm gonna redeem myself here because you guys are chumps in terms of the round 1 team scores. Actually, tell us your team name and then your team score because I don't reckon we ever went through the team names.
I
All
think
right,
we
well,
went through the team name.
Did we?
I'll just do mine because I came last this week. Build him a statue.
Oh, we have been through the names. Sorry.
Still cracked through the 1K 1022.
Solid.
Roost
Leo,
and Boost, 1027.
you beat him by 5. Imagine you were
5
playing each
points.
other.
And the Nerd Award for the week goes
You are,
to...
you are usually the nerd in
The
Supercoach.
Supercoach Neek goes to Stats Guy.
What's her
Yes.
name? What's her name?
Renegade Masters. There we go. We got
Oh,
one.
what is that?
It's a
So
song name that you
What
guys.
is that?
You don't know that song? What are you
Oh
talking-
no, I'm too. You've got some years on me, so you probably know
it's
that.
all right.
Is it that TikTok song?
No, I don't go on TikTok.
Who wants to see Stats Guy do a TikTok dance to that song?
No one wants to say that.
We'll get him to do the Renegade. If Renegades win the BBL 14, Stats Guy will do the Renegade dance.
You can do it in your Renegade scarf. I got 1,258. I'm very happy with that. I can't wait to drop down the rankings over the next couple of rounds. I'm up to 900th out of 52,000. Very happy with that. But we'll have to see if we can.
Mate, I'd be right there with you if I captain Sutherland instead of Tom Curran.
I also
imagine if I had Sutherland.
Also, I was in the top 2% and I lost one of my head-to-heads. one guy got 1,400.
Jeez.
It was old mate from BBL Podmasters, Dr. Cando. He got
those nicks.
He got 1,400. So yeah.
I'm kidding. We love them. 1998. That song was released. That guy. Before myself and Leo were even born.
Well, I was born that year. I think I've heard a few remixes.
No, you were born well and truly before that. Don't lie. Don't lie to the viewers.
I need to trim my beard. Maybe I was. Yeah, there we go. That's my team name. Just deal with it, mate. Break even. Watch. I just wanted to talk about. You have to get rid of Webster and Zampa. I reckon they're going to keep losing your money at this rate.
Interesting.
Do you reckon? What do you reckon?
I need to look.
I think Webster might be a bit stiff. He's got a double round in round 3. So
yeah, I'm definitely chucking Zampa out.
Zampa. Well, I even Webster, right? If he's not going to bowl, I don't think there's any point having him.
I think I haven't really had an in-depth look, but I'm probably gonna. You get 2 trades, right?
3. I've already made my trades. Made my trades.
Oh, give it.
I've made mine. I think
I brought in Overton, Bazley, and Cooper Connolly. Baisley. All of which have the double round in round 2.
That's nice. I like
Traded out Zampa. I had to trade out Ferg to get some money in for Overton.
What?
I get money in for Overton. Cash cow, yeah.
Oh, lads.
And the third player, I don't remember.
That's okay. Good chat.
Tall Paul.
Oh, yeah.
Not bad.
Don't mind that. He was very stinky. Yeah, I've done the same. I'm going to bring in Thornton and Finn Allen. I'm not sure what the exact trade's going to be there, but I really want to bring those two in. Thornton plays, the Adelaide Strikers play the Stars and the Hurricanes. So the fast bowlers, I reckon, are going to get a few wickets. And then Finn Allen, I think Leo said this on last show, he just needs to, if they've got to double the Scorchers, if he goes big on one of them, you're up, because he's going to be a 50-50 man. He's going to be similar to Josh Brown last year, where he gets a 0 or 50, I reckon.
Well, did he get the extra 25 points for getting 6 off 2? His strike rate was... What's that, 300?
He didn't.
He just got 6. I don't know why. The strike rate mustn't come into play until you get a certain amount of runs.
A certain amount of balls?
Maybe. So that's a bit of a wee one. All right, captain's call for round 2, lads. We've already talked about who we're bringing in. Who are we going for the captain? I just realized Marcus went the same one as me, but that's okay. Who are we going
for?
Well, no, I actually went the same as Leo, but Leo, you go first.
Oh, I was just going to say, I think Matt's short. I think he's got the double strikers too, so... He did miss out against the Thunder, but he's too good to not go another 2 games without putting on a real big score. So, and he'll probably get the strike rate bonus.
One good thing about Matt Short as well, Fabian Allen's injured, out for the season now.
Is he out for the season?
They released that last night. There you go. That's I can sad. Provide something. But that means he becomes their 5th or 6th bowler now, Matt Short. So, yeah,
nice.
Meaning he'll get a few more overs, maybe 1 or 2 more overs. Yeah,
I like that. Nice. I like that, Stats Guy. Good job.
That's a SuperCoach Neek coming right in there. He knows all the team news because it relates to SuperCoach.
Absolutely. That's what we're all supposed to. Marcus, your captain's call.
On my actual team, I'm going Matt Short captain as well. Obviously, just because he's unreal. But for the sake of going something different, Overton got him as vice. He's unreal. Scored 99 in the first game. Got the double this week. Scored the 4th most amount of points last season. He's a freak as well. So honestly, there could be something in me to change my mind and go Jamie Overton.
I'm definitely. You go there.
I was just going to say with that, the way the strikers batted in the first game, though they may continue to bat, very explosive up top. So he might get opportunity batting at 5. Keep in mind they've got Ollie Pope at 4 now.
Yeah, I think that the reason he made a few runs is because they collapsed at the top. So that won't happen every time. But I'm going JB Overton as well. He looks like he's improved his batting a little bit. He was so good the other night. I know it's only 1 game, but just his technique. He used to just slog every ball. He hit a lot along the ground. I love his technique. And then his bowling. They use him in all the important overs, which you get so many wickets in Big Bash. So I think he's going to have a better season than Matt Short. So that's why I'm going to captain him.
He looks the type, like like the fat thirds player that comes in the bat, he just stands there and just has a swing. Not saying that Jamie Overton's fat. I'm just saying because he's so big and he's
He's a
so
truck. He's a
overarching.
truck. Yeah.
He's a unit.
He is.
He just looks like that sort of player, but no, he's got some technique about him.
He definitely does. All right, that's our captain's call. Finishing off in the Supercoach wash. Cash Cow's corner. Here we go for round 2. Leo, who's a cash cow for you?
Well, I think there's one man. It's Fergus.
Oh, it's not
Fergus
the Shub. It's not the
O'Neill.
Shub man.
Not the Shub man. No, I should have thought of a funny little pun there, but I didn't. Now, Fergus O'Neill, I think he'll still rise in price after his 3-wicket performance against the Hurricanes. I know Rogers got 3 as well, but I think he's the biggest wicket-taking threat for the Gades in the power play, and I think that's where he does his damage. And he's a little bit of a handy bat if he is required as well. Like he can hold a stick. So I think he's got to break even in the negatives. I think you've got to get on him if you don't have him. I've got Konstas there as well as a question mark, just because there are rumors he might go to the Test squad. He will go up in price.
Yeah,
but
his break even at the moment is -60.
-60. There you go.
Leave him on your bench either way. Yeah,
but it's just if he gets called up to the Test squad, then there's not really any point in getting him. So just keep a watch on him.
Yep, I like it. Marcus, cash cow corner.
Mentioned this guy before, Baisley. Get him in.
How do you start?
He's only 70,000. My sort of namesake. We share the first 3 letters.
Baz.
That could be the worst thing ever said in this podcast.
That's not true. Your joke. You're forgetting the joke you made about 20 minutes ago.
There I am.
You don't even remember it. There we go. No, he scored 67 last week in round 1. Excellent score off only just 1 game, but his break even's only 4. So, and he can do the job with both bat and ball. So, double round this week as well.
Yeah, he's a bit underrated because I got a few all-rounders, the strikers, but he can get the job done. My cash cow, I forgot who.
Oh, you don't have to do one, mate.
I don't have to do it.
You don't have to. No, it's just if you want.
Mate.
Oh, no worries.
We will do all the heavy lifting. It's all right.
No,
as long as we get one person doing it.
To be fair, I probably would have said Konstas, even if he gets picked in the team. Just keep him on your bench. He's a nice little safe on there that's going to keep going up in price.
Actually, sorry, just thought of one. If with Daniel Hughes out for the Big Bash, keep an eye on Curtis Patterson at 62,000 because he might bat that number 3 role for the Sixers. And keep a watch out.
Go to run a ball probably, but
he can bat the whole innings, be the anchor. Just keep an eye on. I'm not going to get him in, but just keep an eye on.
I like it. All right, in terms of time, let's quickly go through the BBL weekend quick picks here. Let's just tell me who's going to win. I don't want anything else. Strikers versus Stars. Marcus?
Stars.
Oh,
Strikers.
Stars? You can't go Stars. I'm going Strikers. Hurricanes versus Scorchers. Easy one. Scorchers every day of the week. The Sydney Smash. It never really lives up to the hype. I feel like the Sixers always smash them. Thunder versus the Sixers. What do we think, lads? The Thunder got the job done.
I think they need to change that name to the Sydney Smash.
I thought you would like that.
Not a big fan of that one.
What would you call it?
Well, I don't know if Sweeney was in that phrase, it would be better.
Oh my god!
But, they gotta get Sweeney. They gotta get it to the SCG to watch or wherever they're playing it.
Oh my god! How did you even think?
She was in Sydney like this time last year.
She was.
Not for Anyone But You filming, wasn't it? Or was that years ago?
Of course, you've watched that.
Well, no, but
I watched it on the plane.
Oh no!
Good.
What are you doing?
Anyway, side tangent. Let's keep going.
Heat versus Strikers is the last one.
Sweeney podcast.
Honestly, I'm down for that. Heat versus Strikers. Last one. Who are we going, lads? I'm going the Heat.
If Heat have their players back, Heat.
Yeah,
I'm going the Strikers.
You love the Strikers this year, but you tipped the Stars.
Yeah.
So
only because I'm more of a Stars man than a Renegades man, and I think the Stars. You never know. Maxwell Duckett back in.
Yeah, true.
It's not as bad. That's true.
Yeah, right. I might change to the Stars. Actually.
No changing. Too late. No changing. All right. Last little segment here. Oh, sorry. I won't take little segment. It's our favorite one. The questions
little?
It's not little. There's a lot
it's
of
average, mate.
There's actually a lot of things in here, so it's definitely not little. The question/fan comments. Let's do it, lads. YouTube. I'm starting with AALK66. He says, I reckon Marcus might have put this one in. Without Marcus, the pod doesn't feel right. What do you want to say about that, Marcus?
Marcus is he's written that.
Yeah, I didn't.
100% burner.
Is this your burner?
The return of the king. Get me in the Lord of the Rings films.
All right, I'm gonna swiftly.
Yeah, you'd play Gollum, mate.
Also, well, actually,
Good call.
we
Good call.
never read out Marcus being called a Simpsons character. Which Simpsons character is Marcus?
Yeah, I was surprised. Well, what am I,
Maybe.
like, am I Millhouse or something?
Mo,
What
I
if they
reckon.
call you? What if they say Barney or something?
Mo,
Narnie. I don't know.
or
Hmm.
who else?
Maggie.
Who am
Okay,
I?
that's
What Simpsons character am I?
Homer.
All right, let's move on.
Next one. I didn't even want to read this one out either, but it was
Mate,
there.
this is a great comment.
Ahmed Adam 3031 on YouTube says, Leo is the Lee Matthews of cricket. When he speaks, I listen. W
My
Stats
guy.
Guy also.
My guy.
That sounds like I've done a burner account just to put in the W Stats Guy.
Look,
But he says, when Leo speaks, he listens. What? Is he all right?
That's it, mate. That's like half of our subscriber base. And then the other half are all Virat Kohli fans. And then we've got like a couple of people from work.
Yeah, that's it. We've got more fans. Also, you can tell this definitely wasn't my account because it says when Leo speaks, I listen. I don't do that.
No, I don't listen when you speak either. So.
Yeah, exactly. So it definitely wasn't me. Next one. He comments on all of our videos. So thank you very much, Pradeep.
cool, let's get
Kumar.
some cricket chatting here.
Yeah, get some cricket
Yeah.
chat. With Hazelwood out of the series, Marsh not bowling, and Lyon not in rhythm, does this affect Cummins and Stark more as the series progresses in terms of management and workload?
Yes.
He's hit the nail on the head, I reckon. Well,
Definitely.
Marcus doesn't agree.
Not necessarily, I don't think. Like,
You don't reckon?
look, you're saying with Hazelwood out, look, what's the difference of when Hazelwood's in anyways? It's like, in terms of workload, it's still the same. You're getting Scott Boland, who's an incredible bowler who barely averages 20, or does he average?
He averages like 13 in Australia, yeah. Something
Under
like that.
20 in Australia.
It's just if they
I
want
don't see how
rest
much-
Stark instead of Hazelwood.
Yeah, but like, does it? I don't really see like. much
As
of a
in,
change
forget
there.
about the Hazelwood part of that comment. Marsh not bowling much, and then Lyon hasn't been bowling as much as well. I think that's what the point is. Like, this
I
Cummins and
guess,
Stark.
like,
But
but
overall,
Hazelwood
he'll-
and Boland are very similar style bowlers.
Mm.
I guess just because like one's already missed a game here and there, so I guess like there's more games under the belt. But like, come on, these guys are professionals. If they feel good to play and they want to play, then they'll play.
yeah, no, good call. Good call. Gerard Prado, our producer that's on holiday, he's commented on YouTube as well. Next show, you guys should give 5 reasons why Jai Richardson should be on the pod. I think that's a little segment for Leo
I
there.
don't know if we have 5, do we?
5 reasons you should
We
have
do.
10.
I replied to that comment actually
nice.
via Cricket Today. The 5 reasons were number
Here we go.
1.
Oh, here
Are
we
you
go.
ready for this?
Whoa.
You ready? Sorry, I'm just
Do
buying
it.
some time while I get the video up. Number 1 is he.
What?
Number 2 is 3 God, 4 love, 5 Cricket Today. They're the 5
What?
reasons.
Can
He
you
is
read
God.
what?
He is God. Love Cricket Today.
That is
Marcus,
that-
do you know how to podcast? That is just...
That is
That-
5 reasons.
the
Number
way
1
you said
he
that,
is God.
I could not-
Love Cricket Today.
I got it now, but the way you read that out was
That made for horrible listening.
No, that was great podcasting. I like the actual comment. That's a bit of fun, but that was confusing.
That's it.
Anyway.
I'm not coming back. I was happier when I was off.
Same.
Same. Nah, not same. I love this. All right, last one on YouTube. Andrew TE2157. He always comments, "What's up with the seagulls at the MCG? Is there a fish market nearby? Do the birds ever help the Melbourne teams?" I think this one's for Marcus. He loves Steven Seagull.
As our seagull expert,
Seagull-
we're gonna cut to Marcus.
Marcus.
Well,
Not
if
the
you
scene.
if you want some logic here, the G isn't too far away from Docklands, right? So that's where we got our pier and we do our import export. You know, so there's a lot of water there. So there's your logic for why seagulls are actually there.
Because we
But
imported
also-
and export seagulls. Is that what you're saying?
Fish market, yeah. We got Leo's house is nearby as well, so that's probably why they're there. He is a bit of a smeller. Yeah, but, you know, throwing that back. But do the birds ever help the Melbourne teams?
Sometimes.
If Andrew TE, go on YouTube and search up a seagull getting hit by the cricket ball in the Big Bash. Robert Quiney doing the good old shotgun. Look, he's dead.
No.
He comes back. He comes back on. It's the greatest Big Bash television viewing you'll ever
It's
see.
the biggest cliffhanger in the Big Bash.
Honestly, it's better than Gone with the Wind. It's more climactic and better storytelling. than anything I've ever seen before. So Andrew
Oh
T,
my
if
God.
you're listening, search that up. Seagull gets hit at the Big Bash.
Marcus
Oh,
is
that's
our
very
resident seagull expert. This is perfect.
Yeah.
Well done. The amount of analysis that went into that was unbelievable. Well done. Anytime
I
this,
saw, talking about seagulls, I saw a seagull on top of a car in Broadmeadows. What is it doing there?
What do you
They
mean?
can fly, mate.
Sit on cars.
Where's
no
the
beach.
water? Where's the water near Broadmeadows?
it's just a normal
The
garlic.
only water is in the syringes, mate, that they use. That's the only water in Broadmeadows. Nothing
Oh
else.
my God.
That's not even water.
Oh, so were you rattled? That seagull rattled you.
Oh,
Mate, I was like,
let's
What's
move.
that there?
Oh, I love a good seagull. We have to do a seagull podcast. Last one in terms of some fan comments. Well done, Marcus. I'll applaud that seagull reference. On
Go on, move
Vaughan,
on, mate.
this one's about Vaughan's team, the combined Ashes 11 that Leo and I did. That's popping off on TikTok and a few other ones, Instagram and things like that. There's been a lot of comments on there. I'm not going to go through all of them. A few people saying Bethel should be overhead. Bethel overhead is ridiculous, and so is Smith. Where is Smith in Vaughan's team? What
He's
is
not
Michael
there,
Vaughan
mate.
doing? You didn't get to chat about this, Marcus. Have you seen that team? What the hell?
Well, I did see that team because I was the one who sent it into the group chat with us.
Oh,
so-
damn. There we go.
Look, I get Smith not being in there at current form. Look, a route over Smith at the moment for sure.
Yep.
But you have to find a way for Travis Head to be in that team.
How is Travis Head not in there? What the hell?
It's a bit of a joke, honestly. To have 6 Poms and 5 Aussies in there, more Poms than Aussies. Yeah,
When
that's
they
just
lose and they lose the Ashes.
like I said. Does he watch cricket? Does he act? Does he even watch it?
Leo, the other one that we talked about was Jamie Smith, Alex Carey over Jamie Smith. Apparently, Jamie Smith didn't play the last test because his family, they were on paternity leave. So that makes more sense. But anyway, that's okay. We got it right. And the fact that Michael Vaughan says the Aussie bowlers are slightly better than England, I will never forget him saying that because that's ridiculous.
Streets will never forget.
Streets will never forget. Absolutely.
Oh, mate. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, anyway.
The Poms are so diluted and just so one-directional. It's unreal.
It
Just
is.
see the way they batted in the
They
first half of the second innings when
their
they're
heads were
chasing
in the clouds.
650.
It was so bad. Yeah.
Oh, my God. And then what's the New Zealand commentator? He's
Ian
he's
Smith.
on the Fox
Ian
cricket
Smith?
team. Ian
Ish
Smith, yeah.
Sodhi? Oh.
Ian Smith. He's on the Fox cricket commentary team as well.
He's a legend. Yeah.
Yeah, he goes, like, as an England fan, do you genuinely watch this? He said, word for word, he goes, the Aussies will wipe the floor with England
Yeah, absolutely.
next summer.
I don't know about
They
that
will
one.
wipe the floor with them if they play that way. If they continue
I
to play
don't know
that way.
about that one.
Why have you got the Renegade scarf?
I don't know. I'm just having fun.
Oh, good. We love fun. Anyway, I'm calling it. That's Stumps for the Cricket Today show. We could be talking about seagulls for the rest of the day, but we'll keep it there. That's the Cricket Today show. Thanks to TABTouch. We'll continue to do this show every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We're back on Monday for a huge Boxing Day test preview.
Mega preview.
We'll put mega in there somewhere, of course. Chaos. Anything you want in the title. Give the people what
And
they want.
also, what else are we doing Monday, Stats Guy? So
We are going to the Melbourne Renegades versus Perth Scorchers game. So get around that. We'll
If
do
you
a
want to
few
meet
videos
us, yeah.
meet us.
we'll be there.
us at
There'll
the
be
front.
some content on the socials, of course.
Good call, Marcus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Push Stats Guy over. Do something
if
fun.
if you can try, good luck with that. Anyway, make sure you get right around the show. Make sure you subscribe. We're on the road to 3K. That'd be very nice. Send in any questions and comments. We love reading them out on the show. The funnier, the better. We'll continue to do that for the rest of the summer. So thank you very much, Leo.
Thank you.
Thanks, Marcus. Mr. Seagull.
Thank you. Still waiting on Liam and Leo's poem, by the way. So if you want a poem,
Who's
get
Liam?
it in there.
Yeah, me, apparently. Cheers to, I was going to say Gerald for producing, but Leo has been producing a lot lately. So thanks,
Oh, we'll
Leo.
see how this one goes.
Thanks to TABTouch. Got the touch. Download TABTouch today. That's another episode of Cricket Today done. We're out. What's gambling really costing you? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.